Hey everyone, it's Mike from Destinations to Travel coming to you live today from Disney's Animal Kingdom. Hope everyone's having a good start to your week so far. And I hope you're ready to take a walk around Disney's Animal Kingdom with me. So last week we were over at Epcot and we were catching up on all of the news that came out of Destination D23 last weekend. And there was a little bit of news for Disney's Animal Kingdom, so we're gonna talk a little bit about that today. Not a whole lot going on, not nearly as much as over at Epcot, but that's been the case for quite a while now. Epcot's been the busiest park in terms of changes. Hi, Jenny. Rob. Playing off of yesterday's big news, parts of Magic Kingdom closed down yesterday because there was a bear. We do have black bears in Florida, and there was one spotted in Magic Kingdom. So they had to close down some areas. Everything was fine. Nobody was hurt or anything like that. No problems coming out of that. So that's good. Hi, Jamie. And now that I think about it, are there any bears here in Animal Kingdom? I can't remember where you can see a bear here. Which would be pretty funny if the only bear is actually at Magic Kingdom. Can we see the Babirusa? I have no idea if I pronounced that correctly, but that is the animal that is in this enclosure here. And I don't know that I've ever actually seen this animal. I think it's just bad timing on my part. We are getting in just as the park was opening. Yeah, there you go, Rob. There's a bunch in Old Country Jamboree. We saw every possible bear joke yesterday. But yeah, we're here to take a walk around Animal Kingdom today. There's a little bit of news for us to talk about. Let's enjoy this reveal of the Tree of Life here. All right, so heading up towards the Tree of Life, we will have some news to talk about there, but Jenny has the answer for us. No, there aren't any bears at Disney's Animal Kingdom, so that's pretty ironic. So you're telling me there have been more bears in my yard than here at Disney's Animal Kingdom? Been a little while since we've been out here to Animal Kingdom. I think we've
Person straight ahead with their hand.
been a few months at least. It's our first time seeing the Halloween merchandise over here. But I'm going to head up towards the Tree of Life because, again, we have some news to talk about regarding the Tree of Life. I actually need to circle around towards the right a little bit. And you know what? We might go a different direction today, based on the news that we have to talk about. So, first off, the Tree of Life Awakenings, the projection show they do at night, will be returning with the end of daylight savings time. So, excuse me. early November, we will be getting the projection shows back on the Tree of Life. Most recently, we had a projection show inspired by Avatar: The Way of Water. So no word on any specifics for the new show just yet, but it will be returning in November. So will it be the Avatar show? Will it be one of the older shows? Will it be a brand new show? We don't know just yet. But nighttime show returning to Disney's Animal Kingdom, which is always a plus. Hi, Patty. Enjoy the replay later. Good morning, Randy. And yeah, that is, as Patty points out, that is something you can do. You can always enjoy these videos if you can't watch live. They do remain up on our Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Randy, you missed the conversation about bears. Ooh, I see guests out here looking at the lemurs. Let's see. Can we see any lemurs out here? You can see one sleeping on that little platform up there in the tree. Just barely. There's another one on the platform back there. Let's see if I can point him out. He's right there. I actually came over this way. We don't normally start in this direction, but like I said, we have some news to talk about. So we already talked about the Tree of Life Awakenings returning in November. We also learned of a new attraction coming to Disney's Animal Kingdom. We don't have any time frame or anything like that, so it might be a little while before we see this, but It's Tough to Be a Bug is going to be replaced by a Zootopia themed show. So It's Tough to Be a Bug was an original attraction, or I should say is an original attraction here at Disney Animal Kingdom, opened when the park did in 1998. It is the 4D show. I'm going to try and get out of the way over here. The 4D show inside the Tree of Life, or I guess kind of underneath. Oh, Kevin's out. We'll go see Kevin in just a second. But underneath the Tree of Life, I guess I should say, it's Tough to Be a Bug. Going to become a Zootopia show. Again, we have no time frame. Not a whole lot of details, just that it's going to be based on the hit movie from quite a few years ago at this point. We believe we are getting an Officer Clawhauser animatronic. He is the receptionist in the police station, I guess is probably the correct term for him. And we would assume that is replacing the Hopper animatronic in there. So Audrey says, thank goodness It's Tough to Be a Bug gave me nightmares. Yeah, I had a rough first experience with It's Tough to Be a Bug. I was probably about, I don't know, maybe 10 years old, something like that. And I had the worst sunburn I've ever had in my life. And that stinger comes out of the back of the seat and hits you in the back. Did not feel good. So it's not an attraction I've done. I have done it again since moving down here. And, you know, it's fun. It's a fun, cute attraction. I'm excited for a Zootopia attraction to take its place. Again, no time frame. We have no idea when we might see that. But that is the big change that was sort of the only one that was officially announced for Disney's Animal Kingdom at Destination D23. But there is some other news that we're going to talk about as we get up ahead here. First, we're going to stop and see Kevin. You guys love the little wings. That is one of the best meet and greets in any of the parks, I think. Love that. Rob says vibes at Animal Kingdom are immaculate. Randy says we took our then 3-year-old to It's Tough to Be a Bug and had to leave before the opening scene finished. Yeah, it was, it could be a little scarring for a younger audience. So I'm sure the Zootopia show will ease back on that a little bit, but probably, I would assume still have some of those 4D elements. Let's just enjoy the view off of this bridge here for a second. It is a really nice day. It looks kind of cloudy. Looks like it's almost threatening rain right now, but temperature-wise, it's beautiful. And that cloud cover is helping with that a lot. I actually didn't check the temperature at all, so I'm not sure what it is. But if I had to guess, it'd be low 80s and not too humid out right now. It might actually even be cooler than that. It feels like it could be. It's funny because it's probably like 88 degrees right now with like a real feel of like 91. And I'm like, oh, it feels like it might be like 75 degrees. All right, so now we're getting into Dino Land, but we're going to be getting into some conversation about, let's call it blue sky. Some theoretical projects coming to Disney's Animal Kingdom. There we go. And Randy has the numbers for me. 82, but feels like 84. So you guys, it's actually really nice out today. So we're in Dino Land over here, and we learned of some stuff that might be happening. More concrete than it was at the D23 Expo last year, when we learned of some things that might be happening here at Animal Kingdom. Feels like a lot of the stuff they talked about then has sort of been chopped or at least put on the back burner and not happening anytime soon. This, I still think, is not happening anytime soon, but because they brought it up twice now and actually altered it a little bit, it seems like this might actually be a project that they are planning to work on. Again, we don't have any official announcements, any dates or anything like that, no time frames, but Dino Land seems to be on the way out. It seems to be going the way of, well, the dinosaur. We are supposed to be getting, or again, theoretically, supposed to be getting Indiana Jones, I would assume somewhere in this area, and Encanto, I would assume somewhere in this area. Now, they did release some concept art and things like that, so you can see that online. But again, nothing official. We don't know for sure what's happening just yet. But we'll talk about why some of it makes sense. We've got Dinosaur over here. As a matter of fact, let's walk over this way. I believe Dinosaur had a short wait time right now. 5 minutes as I was walking in. That doesn't mean we can actually do it because, one, it's too dark. You wouldn't see anything. And two, that building will cut off all cell service and you wouldn't see anything. So, good morning, Jack. Jamie says, so excited for both Indiana Jones and Encanto. It's funny because, yes, I would love to see those enhancements. I do love Dinosaur. Dinosaur is one of my favorite attractions. But the reason this makes sense is because if you've never been to Disneyland, they have essentially this attraction. However, it is Indiana Jones. So it's what we call a sister attraction. It is the same track and everything. It is just themed differently. Same ride vehicle, all of that. That attraction over in Disneyland is amazing. It's so good. So it makes sense that they would retheme Dinosaur to be Indiana Jones. You would think they would probably surround the area with some Indiana Jones stuff as well, which would be really, really cool. I'm excited for that. Again, no time frame. We don't know when we'll be seeing this, or even officially if we will be seeing this. There you go. Rob says, I loved Dinosaur until I rode Indiana Jones. Still appreciate Dino, but it's not the same. Yeah. It's funny because I have that nostalgia for Dinosaur. But Indiana Jones is the better attraction. Love Indiana Jones over in Disneyland. So I'm excited to see what they eventually do with this attraction. You can see it is just a 5-minute wait right now. I might ride this today. We'll see what it's like when we wrap up today's video. But of course, the only attraction that I can think of that we can actually do during a live stream is the Kilimanjaro Safari. And that had a 40-minute wait. So we won't be doing that today. But yeah, again, Dinosaur seems to be on the way out and Indiana Jones on the way in. So that's the first element of those changes. Now we're going to head this way. Basically through the exit of Dinosaur over here in the Dino Institute.
Yes, sir.
I am really curious to see what they can do with this area. It's so well themed already. Even like I know it's just trees and plants and things, but it fits so well. It feels different from the rest of the park. Like it feels like you're in a sort of prehistoric forest, which is really cool. So I'll be really curious to see what they do with this area for Indiana Jones. All right, heading into the Dino store. Good morning. All right, and then we come out to Chester and Hester's Dino-Rama over here. And again, this area. Oh. Chip and Dale still in their dinosaur costumes over here in Dinoland. Little Chip and Dale related news over in Magic Kingdom yesterday. They debuted some new costumes. Chip and Dale Space Rangers over in Tomorrowland. So we'll head out to Magic Kingdom pretty soon. Hopefully we'll see them. But yeah, so we are now in Dino-Rama, this sort of, I don't know, like county fair type themed attraction area that has been not quite the same since Primeval Whirl closed, a few years ago now. It's been a while. So this area was previously rumored, or not rumored, I guess they talked about it during D23 Expo. They talked about Zootopia for this area. Now we know we are getting the Zootopia Tree of Life show. Again, no time frame for that. And definitely no time frame for this becoming Encanto over here. So you can see there's a lot of space here, but it's interesting because, like we said, with Indiana Jones over in the dinosaur area, that is an easy transition. It's kind of just, changing over the attraction, add some theming for Indiana Jones. This is like a from the ground up kind of project because obviously none of this is exactly screaming Encanto. I mean, it's essentially a parking lot. So this would be a big project to add Encanto over here. I do love the idea. I think Encanto is perfect for a theme park. The colorful nature of that film, I think, just makes it a great concept for, a land. Just walking into that could be breathtaking. I'd be curious to see what kind of attraction or attractions they do for it. But I think the casita could be really, really cool. There's so many characters that I think are perfect for theme parks as well. My guess is it wouldn't have a big attraction. It would probably be something like Triceratops Spin. Not that specifically, but a small attraction like that. And then probably a bunch of meet and greets, a bunch of photo ops, things like that. We'll have to see. It'll be quite a while before we see what they do with Encanto over here. Again, if they do anything with Encanto over here, same for Indiana Jones. But that was what they talked about at Destination D23. So some interesting changes for Disney's Animal Kingdom. And I think this park is getting to the point where it needs it. It needs some addition. Obviously, Pandora is incredible. If you haven't been to Walt Disney World in a few years, and if you haven't been to Disney Animal Kingdom in a few years, Pandora, you have to get out here and see that. No question. But it's been a while since Pandora opened, so it's time for an addition here at Disney's Animal Kingdom. And don't get me wrong. Don't hear what I'm not saying here. If you haven't been to Walt Disney World at all in the past, 6 months, there's going to be something new for you almost in every park for sure, including Tron over in Magic Kingdom. So it's not like there's not new stuff happening at Walt Disney World pretty much all the time. But yeah, so that's the new stuff that they've talked about for Disney's Animal Kingdom. Again, Tree of Life Awakenings returning in early November, right after the end of Daylight Savings Time. We don't have a specific date. They didn't say that just yet. They just said after end of Daylight Savings Time. Basically, they needed to get darker earlier so that they can do the nighttime show without having to have the park open later. So excited for that. Love the return of a nighttime show. Oh, Jamie is coming to Walt Disney World 2 weekends from now. That's awesome. It's always exciting when you are counting down and it's getting so close. I myself am counting down to a Disney cruise in a couple months. So I'm looking forward to that. Which, by the way, I know we do these live streams out here at Walt Disney World, out in the parks, the hotels, Disney Springs, things like that. And we can absolutely book your Walt Disney World Resort vacation, but we can also do Disney cruises. So anything Disney Cruise Line, you want to do Adventures by Disney, if you want to head out to Disneyland to see Indiana Jones now and not wait for it in Animal Kingdom, we can do all of that. Just head to d2travel.com or send us an email at info@d2travel.com and we can start planning that for you today. Oh, Jamie says we are pass holders. It's always nice, all kinds of perks for pass holders. And by the way, speaking of, you can see those deals scrolling across the bottom of your screen there. These are all Walt Disney World related offers for vacations right now. You can take advantage of any one of those, and your Destinations to Travel agent can help you out with that. Oh, I hear the drummers on the flotilla. Let's see, they might be coming right this way.
Yeah, and I wouldn't hate it if we tried to come back and catch the Finding Nemo show.
Randy says 115 days to our next trip home at Riviera. Oh, 268 days till our member-exclusive cruise to Lighthouse Point. That's exciting. Lighthouse Point, the new, not islands, but new cruise location for specifically for Disney Cruise Line. Looks like the flotilla is not coming this way. They're heading over there. Just past Flame Tree Barbecue, one of my favorite locations in the park. That those of you who watch these videos all the time are probably like, yes, Mike, we know you love Flame Tree. Oh, wait, they are turning. Maybe they are coming this way. Let's give them another minute here. Ooh, that's exciting for Audrey. And saving my tip money to buy myself my first annual pass. Should be able to buy it in a month at this point. That's exciting. Congrats. So we've covered the news from Destination D23 here at Disney's Animal Kingdom. So right now we're gonna hang out, watch these drummers come right below us here, and then we're just gonna take a walk around, see what's going on in the park. What do you guys think of those announcements for any of the changes coming to Disney Animal Kingdom? What are you most looking forward to? I think those three announcements we talked about, I think kind of they kind of go in tiers, right? Like you got the small announcement, Tree of Life Awakenings. You know, it's a returning show, nothing brand new specifically, unless we get a brand new like version of that, which is very possible. But we know it's coming in November. Like it's a little over a month away. It's happening. Then you've got the Tree of Life Zootopia show, which is happening. We have no time frame. Then you've got those Indiana Jones and Encanto things, which are talked about, and Disney is planning on, but we don't know that it's officially happening. We have no idea when it would happen. By the way, 30-minute wait for Expedition Everest right now. It was 5 when I walked in, so that's gone up quite a bit. So there's tiers to those 3 announcements. Ooh, by the way, if you are here at Animal Kingdom early enough, you can get breakfast over here, sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit, available at Trek Snacks. Randy is most excited for Indiana Jones and the Tree of Life update. Jamie says Indiana Jones. Yeah, I think, you know, assuming that change does happen, I think I'm happy with the way it was announced, in that it gives me plenty of time to enjoy Dinosaur still before it goes away. Good morning, Ginny. We got another flotilla going by with Rafiki. Oh, Randy says the biscuit is good. Okay, might have to try that at some point. guys know I love just taking in the details of Animal Kingdom. Never noticed. I never really walk in this direction, so I'm going to see some things differently, like this little monkey statue back there.
Ooh, raspberry, regular raspberry. That's the one we said we'll have to come back to. It's only like a 5-minute wait.
Not hearing the monkeys right now. We might see them swinging around up here, though. Let's see. Oh, there's one right over there. Right there. Just sort of sitting there. It's the only one I can see right now. There have been videos in the past where they have been very vocal, and we've been able to hear them all the way over in like Dino Land. We also have on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/D2Travel, we have ambiance videos from several of the Walt Disney World Resort hotels, including, of course, Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge with a Savannah view. I want to say it's a half hour of just Savannah view. Just enjoy the Savannah, and you can hear these monkeys all the way over at the resort. So pretty interesting. By the way, if you're working and you just need something to throw on in the background, highly recommend. Just enjoy the sounds and the sights of the Savannah. We also have sunrise on Seven Seas Lagoon, both from Grand Floridian and the Polynesian. One of the Poly bungalows, actually. So you can enjoy that. Again, youtube.com/D2Travel for that additional content. We have some other fun stuff on there, too. We played hide and seek over at Epcot and World Showcase. I know you might be wondering, what are you talking about? Why are you playing hide and seek in a Disney park? It was a lot of fun. Trust me. Check it out. There's a lot of things you can do to enjoy your Walt Disney World Resort vacation that isn't just, I mean, first of all, not even just in the parks. You can go to the resort hotels. You can go out to Disney Springs, take the boats around. A lot of stuff you can do to enjoy Walt Disney World. Then even in the parks, do things like play hide and seek. Oh, he's swinging around now. So again, youtube.com/D2Travel to see what I'm talking about. Gotta line this up. One of my favorite photo ops in the park. Let's see, is he still swinging around over here somewhere? He's hanging there. Not too crowded over here in the back of the park right now, though I would assume Kali River Rapids probably not going to have too long a wait. But I would guess that when we get over to Harambe in the Africa area of the park, because of Kilimanjaro Safari, you're going to have a little bit of a crowd back there. And then, of course, when we get to Pandora, you see Flight of Passage when I was walking in had a 75-minute wait, and then Na'vi River Journey 60 minutes. So obviously the two longest waits in the park, as is almost always the case. Looks like a couple locations to get breakfast. You got sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit over here as well. Got Feathered Friends in flight happening right now. Of course, Russell and Doug out here because this used to be Up, a great bird adventure. That was fairly short-lived before going back to the Feathered Friends in Flight show.
Love it.
By the way, I'm pretty sure I mention this every time we're here at Animal Kingdom, but Epcot gets all the credit for having all the good food here in Walt Disney World. Animal Kingdom is not far behind. It is. There's so many good options. Even those two booths I just walked by. I mean, chicken dumplings and the seasoned fries, very popular options. I know there is another booth that has a pulled pork mac and cheese. There's also Flame Tree Barbecue. Yes, we know you love Flame Tree. I know. And then there's Satuli Canteen over in Pandora. So many good options here in Animal Kingdom. I haven't even touched on Tiffin's and Yak and Yeti. So, again, some really great options. And you guys know I love to point out in the back of the park here, great view of the Tree of Life. You'll see a lot of people crowding around in the front for pictures in front of the Tree of Life. Nobody crowding around back here, so. Good place to go and get your picture. You know what? I'm gonna backtrack a little bit here. I want to see if this path is open, because I love just taking the alternate paths here, the off the beaten path. Let me see. Can I get in over here? Looks like I can. Randy agrees with me all about Flame Tree and Satuli Canteen. Both of them, so good. Don't get me wrong, Epcot has a lot of really great food, especially during the festival. So there's a lot to eat at Epcot, but also a lot at Animal Kingdom. And I feel like it doesn't get the credit it deserves. By the way, one of the deals you'll see scrolling across the bottom there is if you book a 5-night stay, you get I'd select deluxe resorts, so keep that in mind. And be sure to ask your Destinations to Travel agent which resorts work for this deal. But you can get a Disney dining promo card. So get some free food. And take some time when you're in Disney Animal Kingdom. Give yourself the full day to just kind of enjoy the sights and sounds of this park, because it is beautiful. There's a lot of off the beaten path stuff, lots to see. Oh, there's some construction walls up around Harambe Market here. This is new to me. Kind of explains here. Harambe Market, by the way, also has some pretty good food. So you are here, and to get into Harambe Market, you have to walk around, which is fine if you're heading into Harambe anyway. Which let's explore inside a little bit here. There's the seating area for Harambe Market. That is still open. Like I said, I assumed it would be a little bit more crowded over here, and it definitely is. I just want to get back and see what the wait time is for Kilimanjaro Safari. Again, when I was coming in, it was 40-minute wait, but Expedition Everest was also a 5-minute wait, and that was not the case anymore. So let's see. Looks like it's only 45-minute wait, so it hasn't really changed all that much. And that's not bad. 45 minutes for Kilimanjaro Safari. If you're coming here and spending the whole day at Disney's Animal Kingdom, you absolutely jump on that wait time. Flight of Passage and Navi River Journey are great. I love Dinosaur. Expedition Everest, obviously an amazing thrill ride, but Kilimanjaro Safari is the quintessential Animal Kingdom attraction. So if you have the full day here, if you have time, definitely don't miss Kilimanjaro Safari. That's how you get the Animal Kingdom experience for sure. Ooh, it smells really good over here right now. Just want to see here. Kusafiri Coffee Shop. You got the sausage, egg, and biscuit that we've been seeing, the colossal cinnamon roll, and pistachio honey croissant. All of that sounds really good, and I did not eat breakfast this morning, so this is becoming a problem. How offered that sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit is. You got the Dawa bar here, very popular watering hole here in Animal Kingdom. And also Tusker House, which I've actually never eaten at Tusker House before, but I know that is another popular option. It is character dining. So if you want that experience, that is where you would go in this park, which is always fun. We used to start our vacations at the Crystal Palace over in Magic Kingdom. And it's a great way to kick off your whole experience, your whole Walt Disney World experience. Just gonna enjoy the sights of the entrance to Harambe Market here for just a second. I think the only knock on Animal Kingdom is that it's somehow just always 10 degrees warmer than every other Walt Disney World park. It's just always hotter here. But when you get a beautiful day like today, it's hard not to love Animal Kingdom. I mean, it's such a beautiful park. You got some great attractions with the Avatar attractions. You got, again, everything I just listed: Dinosaur, Kilimanjaro Safari, Expedition Everest. So there's plenty of attractions to do. They have some of the best food in this park, and it might be the prettiest Walt Disney World park. So it's hard to, when again, on a day like this, it can be different in the middle of the summer. It can definitely be different. Nice cool day. Yeah, absolutely love Animal Kingdom. Oh, Jamie says, I watched a video about Animal Kingdom and how they have the best snacks. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of good food. All right, we're heading over into Pandora now. And again, going in the way we don't normally go. So a little bit of a different experience. Good morning, Jeremy. I love the transition of sound over here. You just have this sort of jungle sounds going right now. You've completely stepped away from all the music. It's very relaxing. You could just lay down and take a nap on this bridge here. And then things will transition into the sounds of Pandora. You hear the sounds just a little bit different. It's definitely louder, but also it starts to change to less familiar sounds. Into the Valley of Moara in Pandora, the world of Avatar. You also start to see a change in the plant life as you get over here. Just a little otherworldly. Let's go up and get a good look at the floating mountains over here. Of course, you're going to have Disney PhotoPass photographers over here to get your pictures of that beautiful backdrop of the floating mountains. It smells really good in Pandora right now, too. It's not even like a food smell. It's more like a floral smell. And those of you who enjoy a beer, by the way, I like to enjoy the theme park specific. It's like the completely original beers that they make for the parks. One of my favorites is the Grog Ale over here in Pandora. Absolutely recommend it. It's the green beer. It is delicious. It is really, really good. Jamie says, so beautiful. Yeah, it's funny because it's almost like kind of cheating, but this has got to be one of the best theme park attraction facades for sure. It's like it's really just the backdrop of the land, but it is the facade for Avatar Flight of Passage. And speaking of, that is currently an 80-minute wait. So only gone up 5 minutes since I walked into the park this morning. But also not bad. 80 minutes, that's you're not going to see too much lower than that for Flight of Passage. It's still one of the longest waits in Walt Disney World. and still worth it. Now, of course, things like Tron and Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind at Epcot, they would have longer waits than Flight of Passage. They have much newer attractions, but they both use virtual queue, so that's a little bit of a difference maker there. Those are the only two attractions still using virtual queue at Walt Disney World. Even Rise of the Resistance over in Disney's Hollywood Studios only uses a standby queue. 65 minutes for Navi River Journey, the other Avatar attraction here. And I would say not bad, 65 minutes for Navi River Journey. I really like Navi River Journey. If you're looking for a thrill ride, that's not it. That's not what that attraction is. It is a slow-moving boat ride through Pandora. It is beautiful. It has one of the most incredible animatronics in any, I wouldn't say the most incredible animatronic in any theme park or probably anywhere. So I highly recommend seeing that. If you're a classic Disney, excuse me, if you're a classic Disney fan, classic Disney theme park nerd like I am, or if you really love the Avatar franchise, you're going to love that attraction. So I definitely recommend waiting that 65 minutes for it. I will warn you, the music is going to get stuck in your head for a long time after that. But I say worth it. Jamie agrees with me. All right. Word of warning here. This plant does spit. It's been a while. I haven't seen it do it in a long time. But if you walk over here and you see the ground is wet, and this kind of goes for anywhere in a theme park, you can see it is wet over here. So it is just kind of dripping. But pro tip, if you are in a theme park and you see that the ground is wet in a specific spot, don't walk in that spot or don't stand in that spot unless you want to get wet. Oh, we just missed the flotilla with Pocahontas and Miko. They just went down that way. Well, I'm going to hang out here for just a minute because I'm hearing some music. Yep, there we go. Flotillas are coming out hot today. We got Scrooge McDuck and Launchpad McQuack.
They're exploring the water, land, sky, or even the outreaches of space. Their travels always produce a dynamic DuckTale. Let's cheer on billionaire explorer Scrooge McDuck and his royal pilot, Launchpad McQuack.
Looks like Scrooge was underwhelmed with the turnout. That is one of the cool transitions that came out of 2020 and Disney's responses to the pandemic. They got creative with their characters and, you know, sort of had meet and greets go into distant character experiences. And I hope the flotillas stay. I mean, it seems like they are. They've been around for years now. But I think that was a cool thing to come out of that. So I am happy with the addition of the flotillas here at Disney's Animal Kingdom. And I mean, you see today we saw, 3.5. We didn't really get to see Pocahontas in the video, but I spotted them from far away. But we saw the drummers, we saw Rafiki, we just saw Scrooge and Launchpad. So they, you know, if you're keeping your eyes on the waterways here at Animal Kingdom, you will see some characters. Jamie is a big Tailspin fan. I would like to see some more Tailspin. Like get Baloo in his Tailspin costume. I feel like they've done that before, but it's probably been a while. And now even just seeing those two duck characters, the DuckTales theme is now stuck in my head. Whoa. All right, so we have come full circle. We are back at the Tree of Life. Thank you guys for joining me for a walk around Disney's Animal Kingdom today. I hope you enjoyed this tour. I hope you are interested in coming out to see Disney's Animal Kingdom. You know, maybe you're excited about those new changes. Maybe you love some of the things that are getting replaced and you want to come see them before they're gone. If you would like to do that, you can head to, d2travel.com or send us an email at info@d2travel.com. And we can start planning your next Walt Disney World Resort vacation today. If you're new to these videos, we do these live streams once a week on our Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Be sure to like, follow, subscribe. youtube.com/d2travel for additional content. Again, room tour videos. We have the hotel ambiance videos and some other fun stuff. So check that out. We are going to do some things differently in the near future. We're going to create some more content that won't be live streams necessarily. So keep an eye out for that. We'll still be bringing you content once a week, so don't worry about that. Also, on our YouTube, be sure to ring that bell so you get notifications when we are going live. And again, d2travel.com, or just reach out to your Destination to Travel agent if you already have one. Start planning your next Walt Disney World Resort vacation today. Take advantage of one of those deals you see scrolling across the bottom of your screen. And of course, keep an eye out for our video next week. Not sure where just yet. I do need to get out to Magic Kingdom pretty soon, so you might be seeing Cinderella Castle in your future. Thank you, Jamie. You have a great day too. And everyone have a great day. Have a great rest of your week, and I will see you real soon. Bye, everyone.